Hi dears. Today we are moving with the last module of our third chapter, Goal. In this session, you will acquire knowledge about Olympics, its history. Let's look into. Ancient Olympics was held in Olympia, Greece 393 AD. We all know Olympics is a great sports event where all the participants from all the continents in the world participate, and it happens in every fourth year. After this ancient Olympics, it took almost 1503 years for the Olympics to return. The man responsible for its rebirth was a Frenchman named Pierre de Coubertin, and later he was known as father of modern Olympics. Once more I repeat, father of modern Olympics is Pierre de Coubertin. He presented the idea of Olympics in 1894, and the first modern Olympics was held in Athens, Greece 1896. Now let us look into the milestones in the history of Olympics. As we told earlier, in 393 AD 393, our Olympics started in Olympia, Greece. 1894, Frenchman named Baron Pierre de Coubertin presented the idea of Olympics. 1896, modern Olympics held in Athens, Greece. In 1900, that date is very important, Olympics in Paris, women delegates participated. In 1908, Olympic flag printed with 5 rings using 5 primary colors was introduced. In 1920, Olympic oath was introduced. 1928 was the Olympic in Amsterdam, where Olympic flame was introduced. And lastly, in 1936, Olympic game in Berlin introduced modern Olympic torch. These are the important dates in the milestones in the history of Olympics. Now let us look into the flag of Olympics. In Olympics flag, we can see 5 rings. These 5 rings represent 5 continents in the world, and they have different colors. Let us look into which are the colors of different continents. Blue for Europe, black for Africa, red for America, yellow for Asia, and green for Australia. And from this we can understand that our ring is yellow. We are Asians. India come under Asian continent. Now let us see something about the Olympic torch. The Olympic torch for Olympic flame was first inaugurated in the 1928 game in Amsterdam. And the modern Olympic torch relay was first instituted at the 1936 Olympics in Berlin. This lady called Meenakshi Amma is India's oldest clarified exponent. She is known as Kerala Grandma. She is 70 years old. Then also she is very strong, and she is well-known clarified exponent. Okay? As we discussed in our earlier classes, at olden times the children or the people were playing different games, but they were all local games, and also they were using local materials for playing. They were not using modern equipments for their play. Whatever they were getting, locally available materials they were using. And so as I told, in the ancient times, games were originated according to the local surroundings, and locally available materials were used. But look at the picture. In this new world, when technology and science advanced, games also had tremendous changes. Instead of local games, games popular in faraway places became popular in our places also. So new type of equipments came, right? In the place of locally available materials, sports and games materials made by multinational establishments arrived. You may be familiar with the logo given here, right? When you go for a shoes or a t-shirt, you will look for the best brand. Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Puma, etc. Right? They are multinational companies. Production of sports goods became one of the profitable business nowadays. Now, let us look into the origin of some of the games. Different games that we see nowadays have originated in different places. Cricket in France, football, England, tennis, France, golf, Scotland, badminton, India, chess, India, hockey, it's Holland. We all think it will be India because hockey is our national game. But dear children, the origin of hockey is Holland. Boxing, Egypt, caroms, India, Coco, India, Kabaddi is also originated in India. That's all about the places of origin and name of the events. Now let us move to the follow-up activity. Approach your grandparents and collect details of the local games they played during their childhood. Prepare a small passage about it. It will be very interesting to hear from them and write it down in the back side of your notebook. That's all about this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.